Okay, it is 5 a.m. on the day of daylight savings. I am up and going to start my daylight savings 12-hour write-a-thon. Future Aaron is going to explain what my plans for the day are. Aaron right now is going to go get my tea. And the breakfast my lovely boyfriend is making for me right now. He is the most supportive and amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna start writing. Future Aaron is here. Not very future. It is 5:21 a.m. I've got my plate of eggs. Got more breakfast coming. I've got my pot of tea. It is chocolate chai. And it's time to write. Oh, first I'm going to tell you what a daylight savings time 12-hour write-a-thon is. They printed out and hung something next to the time clock where I work that was just like, don't forget, you've got an extra hour of sleep this weekend. And I look at it, my brain was like, no, I have an extra hour of writing this weekend. And then I was like, I'll just get up at what would normally be my wake-up time, but it'll be an hour earlier, so I have an extra hour in the day. So I'm going to do a 12-hour write-a-thon from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Don't actually know if any of it made sense, but hey, here I am now doing a write-a-thon. Next check-in, I'm going to be more lucid, and I will explain my rules for the day. Now I'm going to go get some writing done. I'm finished with my first writing sprint, and I will now tell you guys what I'm doing for this 12-hour write-a-thon for 13 hours. My goal is to do a minimum of 2 15-minute sprints an hour, but I'm aiming for at least 3 unless I'm feeling like burnt out for the hour. My goal, word count wise, for my nano project, which is, and I didn't do the math on this yet, but 3 times the daily goal because I didn't get anything written yesterday. Yesterday was a really rough day for me in like my personal life emotionally, so I didn't get any writing done yesterday. So I want to make up for that and then do at least 2 times the regular goal. These are the rules. We'll see how it goes. I think that's my whole update. And I'm going to be back to the writing. We are at 7:30, so 2.5 hours in. I have not gotten quite as much writing as I wanted to get done. If you remember from my last one, I said I wanted to do 3 15-minute sprints an hour. It's important for me to remember I didn't start till like 5:30, so my first hour is really only half an hour. But during that hour, I got 1.5 sprints. That's also what I got during the 6 o'clock hour. Not 100% sure what happened there. So far during the 7 o'clock hour, I've got 2. I've still got half an hour left. So I will be at that 3 sprints that I want to be doing this hour. I also have 1,500 words for the day, which I think is really, real good. 83 minutes of sprint time total. So far, I'm still doing good. I've got the steam. It just apparently took me longer than I thought it would to raise that up. I did also in the 6 o'clock hour finish my breakfast, finish my eggs, which were delicious. And I have since been delivered hash browns and bacon, which I'm working through. I'm probably going to do that after I'm done with this clip. I've nearly made up for not writing yesterday. So I just need to get to where I'm supposed to be on day 3. And then like 1,600 words past that. And that sounds like a lot. That's my minimum goal for the day. That's a low goal too. Like hoping to do that and then just have a little bit more creative freedom. I'm nearly out of tea. I'm gonna have to make some more tea during my next break. Oh well, we'll see. So I'm going to go back to it. I'll check in with you guys probably in a couple of hours. I'm at 8 o'clock and I am officially caught up on the NaNoWriMo site. I had a 0-word day yesterday, which isn't great for day 2, but like I said before, I had some stuff going on. So right now I'm at caught up. This, by the way, is Jasmine. She is a scarf. She is a dragon scarf. I've moved from tea to ginger lemonade, though after the sprint, I'm gonna go brew myself some more tea. My teapot has been cleaned out. The kettle is full of hot water. Supportive partners are great. Would recommend, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go back to writing. Ooh, 7 o'clock. In addition to catching up for my NaNoWriMo goal, that was also the first hour I was able to have 3 15-minute sprints, which is my goal. So for the future, I'll know the first couple hours it takes me a little while to get going. But yes, I am now on track and on fire and well hydrated. Remember, even when you're doing a goal like 3 15-minute sprints an hour for 13 hours straight, it is important to have food and liquid and self-care, because beautiful writing is built on a base of self-care and love. See you guys for another update soon. I'm in hour 5. I'm at 3,097 words, which isn't bad. However, I looked at, yesterday was a 0-word day, but my goal on the first day was to get like double the goal so that I'd have a cushion. I'm still 215 words short of what I did on Friday, which was not a write-a-thon, and I worked Friday. I mean, I think this is about when I stopped writing on Friday. Oh, also, tea update. I'm now doing apple spice chai. Really like that one. One of the big differences between today and Friday is today, because I made this goal where I was like, I want to have a tangible number of sprints. I want to be doing 2 to 3 15-minute sprints. All of my sprints on Friday were longer than that. I'm generally happy hanging out in the late 20s when it comes to how long my sprints are, but that's not as conducive to like tracking hour by hour, but it is more conducive to me writing more. So no longer that we're not doing the 15-minute thing anymore. Wasn't really helping anyway. So I'm probably gonna start, I'm gonna do a 20-minute and then I'm probably gonna go to 25 minutes depending on how that goes. And I mean, I'm tracking how many minutes I'm doing. So if I just want to say I want a goal of doing at least 30 to 45 minutes per hour, that's the same thing as 3 15-minute sprints, 2 to 3 15-minute sprints. So yep, I am less than a sprint away from catching up to Friday, 215 words. That's pretty low. But yeah, I'm gonna go and adopt Friday's sprinting techniques and see how far that can get me. I am also not too far away from my goal of getting to at least one full day ahead. Now I think my rules are good. My tea, Jasmine, and I are gonna go do some more writing. 1 20-minute sprint, and I am now on track for my goal of 1. I finally passed Friday's number, which I'm fairly sure I did before 11 a.m. And 2, I have now passed tomorrow's goal from Nano's perspective. So that's great. I also forgot how much I really love this chai. This is such a great chai, guys. But I've still got 7 hours to go. Only 7 hours to go, because I'm doing this till 6 p.m. and it's 11 a.m. So only 7. Only 7. It's actually a lot of hours, which means I should go and get back to writing. This time I'm probably going to do 25. 25 is a good sprint time for me. And I will check in with you guys later. It is 2:21, so I'm so close, guys. I'm going till 6, so I've got 3.5 hours. I think, yeah, I've got 3.5 hours. I decided after one of my recent sprints, it's like I need a break, and so I went to YouTube and I was like, I'll watch a video. I bet you think the punchline is I watched more than one. Only half true. Jessica Williams is hosting these like sprint-ish videos. I can't remember what she called them, but she's essentially recording herself doing a writing sprint with a little bit of talking on either end, so it's kind of like a live stream, except not live. It's a sprint video. It is a video to sprint to. And that was 20 minutes. So I did a slightly shorter sprint than I've been doing because but it helped, despite the fact that it was literally like the same thing as just like it wasn't like she was saying anything during the sprint. You don't do that during a live stream, but it helped. The length of this, as I kind of babble on, maybe tells you where my thoughts are, but like, I still got it. I'm still going. I did math, which is also generally a sign that you're playing for time, but based on my original, I want to do 2, 3 15-minute live sprints per hour. Basically, I'm saying I want to spend at least 50% to 75% of the next 13 hours writing. And that would be 390 minutes to 558 minutes. So far, I'm at 274 minutes, which means I need another like 120 minutes minimum. But hey, that's only 2 hours. And I've got like 3.5 of those things, so we'll be fine. We'll get there. That's where I'll be the next time you see me, with more minutes. It's 5 p.m. I was supposed to do this till 6, but like I kind of stopped. I fell down an internet rabbit hole. Finally, I got back to my project and I looked at it and I'm like, you know, it's 5 o'clock. It's 12 hours. I know the whole point of this daylight savings time thing was I was going to throw in an extra hour because I can't remember if I said at the beginning of the video or not. Literally, my inspiration for this was seeing a flyer at work that said, remember, you get an extra hour of sleep this weekend. And I was like, I get an extra hour of writing this weekend. Well, I started writing at 5:30 a.m. It's 5 p.m. now. It's nearly 12 hours of writing. Like, even though I am calling it quits a bit early, I feel really good about what I've done. I wrote 6,147 words today. My nano total is up to 459. I am less than 500 words away from being at the day 6 goal, right? The day 6 goal. It's day 3, I think. Yes, it's day 3. I have twice as many words as I need on day 3. Like, I feel really good about that. So even though I didn't get the number of minutes I wanted to get 390 minutes, and I got 326 minutes. I did not meet my goal, but I made it. I made a lot of progress today. I'm very happy with what I did today. I feel good about this. This has been my AuthorTube channel. I am Erin. Thank you for joining me in my journey. I have done everything in the wrong order. Remember, beautiful writing lives on a beautiful base of self-care and love. Beautifully.